Good afternoon, students. We will wait for a minute. Students are joining. Good afternoon once again. Students, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. You understood how to compute forward pass, backward pass again? I hope you understood how to compute forward pass and backward pass for activity on activity. There are two types of diagrams. One is activity on activity, another one is activity on node. But whatever we are learning, that is activity on activity. Okay. Earlier problems, okay. These problems directly given. The activities are given right now. For practice purpose, first we will take EBIT. Okay. For practice purpose, how to draw network arrow diagram. Here it is not given 1 to 2. That means activity 1. Okay. How we made earlier 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 2 to 4, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. This way they have given. Okay. Then how we took it? Starting node. Most of the cases it always starts with 1. Start node is 1. How we did network diagram? 1, 1 to 2. 2 is completed. First initially I have to complete 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Send 2 concurrent activities from node 1, that is 1 to 2, 1 to 3. After that what we did? 2 is completed, then only 4. Then what we did here? We have completed the node 2, then 2 is completed, then 4. Next one is what? 3. Node 3 is completed, then only 4. Correct? Then only 4. This is also 4. Then 4. 4 is completed, then only 5. That means end node is 5. This way we did earlier the network diagrams. Right now, we will see the difference between preceding activities and direct activities. Okay, take down EBIT. Students, go through the EBIT. Activity is given. Just for this is for practice purpose. Later we will solve. Activity A, B, C, D, E, till H you write down. G, H. Later, preceding activity or immediate predecessors. You know what is preceding activity and what is succeeding activity. In introduction part itself, we did it. A blank is there, okay, in front of A. That means there is no preceding activity for activity A. Similarly, B, similarly C. Here, activity D in front of D, what it is there? A. That means A is completed, then only activity D. That is the meaning. Right now we will see how to draw this graph. How to draw this arrow diagram. Listen carefully. Here, if you take this way, already we learned in introduction part, A is preceding activity, B and C are succeeding activities for activity A. Already we learned this in introduction part. Right now, how to draw this network arrow diagram? Listen carefully, this is very important. If you know this, then only you will be able to solve CPM and curve. Here, there is a blank in front of activity A as well as B as well as C. That means what I told, every time the node always starts with one. Node is always mentioned in a circle. Starting node 1. Okay? Here 3 activities doesn't have any preceding activities. Those are A, B, C. A doesn't have any preceding activity. B also doesn't have any preceding activity. C also doesn't have any preceding activity. Right now, don't close those activities. Right now, go through. Here, A is completed, then only the activity D. Anywhere A appeared? No. In the entire is okay. Right now, what I will do? I will close the node. A is completed, then only the activity D will start. Then don't close the node D. Next, here. After completion of A is completed, then only D. B is completed, then only E. Right now, what I will do? I will close the node B. Okay, B is completed, then only E. Next, here C is completed, then only F. Right now, close the node C. That is, C is completed, then only F. Okay, till here, any confusion? Next, D and E are completed, then only G. Here, how we will draw? What I told you, have to draw straight. No curves are not allowed. That's why here, what I will do? This D, I will draw a straight line. D and E is completed, then only G. That's why the node is 5. D and E is completed, then only activity G. Right now, here C. F and G is completed, then only the activity H. Here, no, I cannot draw the curve like this. That's why what I have to do? Straight line, okay? This is F. F and G is completed, then only H. This is H. What is your end node? End node is H. This way you have to draw the graph. For example, the activity PIJ, example, assumption is it is given in terms of days 4, 7, 1, 2, 5, 3, 2, 4. For example, the activity duration is given in terms of days. How to write this? A of 4, B of 7, C of 1, D of 2. To complete this, what does it mean? To complete 2 to 5, the task to complete 2 to 5, it will take 2 days duration. E of 5. To complete the task 3 to 5, it will take 5 days. F of 3, G of 2, H of 4. Again, you have to compute forward pass and backward pass. You know how to compute. The start node, that is start node is 1. 1 is always equal to 0 according to the procedure. Earlier start is always equal to 0. E1 is equal to 0. Then how you will compute E2? E1 plus T12. That is E1 value is 0. T12 value is 4 days. E2 value is 4. E3. What is E3? E1 plus T13. The time duration 0 plus 7, 7. E4, 1 to 4. E1 plus T14, that is 0 plus 1. Like this, you have to compute the forward pass. Then how you will compute E5? For forward pass, what is the formula? Maximum of E2 plus T25, that is maximum of 4 plus 2, comma, E3 plus T35, that is 7 plus 5, 12. 4 plus 2, 6, comma 7 plus 5, 12. Maximum is 12. Similarly, you have to compute for E6. For E6, again 2 incoming arrows. One is coming from 5, another one is coming from 6. Again, maximum of E5 plus T5 6, comma E4 plus T4 6. That is 1 plus 3, 4, 12 plus 2, 14. Among 4 and 14, which is maximum? 14. E7, the incoming node is from 6. E7 is equal to E6 plus T6, 7. That is 14 plus 4, 18. Same way you have to do the forward pass. Right now, again I am explaining this network diagram, then we will go through the bit. Here listen carefully. A, B and C doesn't have any preceding activities. A, B and C doesn't have any preceding activities. Here in the preceding activity column, you have to verify A appeared only once. That means if A is completed, then only B. That's right. Complete the node activity A 1 to 2. A is completed, then only the activity D will start. Next B. Next B is completed, then only activity E. Complete B. B is completed, then only E. Next C appeared. C is completed, then only F. Right now close the node C. C is completed, then only F. Right now D and E is completed, then only G. What I have to do? No curves are not allowed. That's why what I will do? Straight lines. D and E is completed, then only G. Next F and G is completed, then only H. No curves are not allowed. Curves of F and G are completed, then H. What is the end node? End node is H. You cannot leave like that. That's why you have to. Ending node is always represented by a circle. This is your network diagram. You have to draw in this way in the final examination. Understood, students? At least little bit. Rahul?
Yes, ma'am. Understood,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right now go through D bit. Go through D bit. Try to draw network diagram, students. Try to draw the network diagram. Whatever I told right now, that way. Take 2 minutes time and draw for D bit. Time duration is given in weeks. Time duration is given in terms of weeks. Try it out. Are you able to draw it? Prathamesh? Prathamesh Surve?
Yes, ma'am.
Prathamesh,
I'm
samajh mein
drawing,
aa raha
ma'am.
hai? So many lectures you are absent, I hope.
Yes, ma'am. Understanding, ma'am.
Getting na? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Shruti? 439 Shruti? Shruti Nalla 439? Shruti? Anybody is having any doubts? Who are regular? श्रुति, रेखा, कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है?
समझ में आ रहा है।
रेखा,
पहली बार समझ में आ रहा है।
समझ में आ रहा है? योर वॉइस इज टू लो, कैन यू स्पीक लाउडली?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here. Anybody completed the network diagram? Rahul, Deepali, completed the network diagram?
Ma'am, just completing.
Very good. Deepali, 412, Deepali Kadam. Chinmay Kamble,
Yes, ma'am.
completed? Hiral,
Yes, ma'am.
regular students should complete. Kushbu, Rekha, Pratima, Bhagyashri, all
Trying,
are.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good, very good. Keep it up. Okay, who didn't get the concept? Here, the activity A does not have any preceding activity. Who has completed? Please check. The activity A doesn't have any preceding activity. Don't complete the activity. Don't complete the node A. Here, go through the next line. A is completed. One second. A is completed. Then only B. A is completed. Then only C. Right now, close the activity A. A is completed. Then only B. A is completed. Then only C. A is completed, then only B. A is completed, then only C. Correct now? A is preceding activity, B and C are succeeding activities. In introduction, we studied. Okay. B is completed, then only D. Right now, close the node. B is completed, then what we are having? Then D. B is completed, then D. Then activity C is completed, then only E. Right now, close the node. C is completed, then E. C is completed, then E. Here, D and E is completed, then only F. That's why here C. The activities D and E is completed, then only F. What I told every time, the end node, you know that F. End node is always terminated with a circle. That is 6. Arrows should be mandatory. Okay. If I forgot also, you should not. Okay. Here, what is the duration? Duration is given in terms of weeks. 5 weeks. A of 5. To complete this particular task, it will take how many weeks? 5 weeks. Similarly, B of 4. That means to complete the node, the activity 2 to 3, it will take 4 days. C will take 7 days, 7 weeks, sorry. D will take 8 weeks. E will take 9 weeks. F will take 4 weeks. For this, you will get 4 marks in the final examination because they have given preceding activities. Right now, what is the second bit? Identify the critical path and total project duration. Whatever the start node, the procedure says for forward pass, it says the start node is 0. Earliest start, that is E1. E1 is equal to 0. Next, we have to compute E2. For node 2, the incoming activity is coming from 1. That's why the formula is E1 plus the time duration taken by the activity 1 to 2. That is T12. E1 value is 0. Time duration, it took how many weeks? 5 weeks. That is 0 plus 5, 5. E2 value is 5. Similarly, compute E3. For node 3, it is coming from 2. Incoming activity is from 2. That's why what is the formula? E2 plus T23. You have computed E2 value, that is 5. 5 plus 4, it's 9. Next, E4 value. For node 4, the incoming activity is coming from 2. What is the formula? E2 plus T24. E2 value is 5. 5 plus 7, it's 12. Next, E5. We have to compute node 5, that is E5. For 5, two incoming activities. One is coming from 3, another one is coming from 4. What is the formula? E3 plus T35, that is maximum of E3 plus D35, comma, E4 plus T45. Here 9 plus 8 is 17, 12 plus 9, 21. Among 17 and 21, which is maximum? 21. Similarly, compute E6. For node 6, incoming arrow is coming from 5. What is the formula? E5 plus T56. That is E5 value is 21. 21 plus 4, it's 25. प्रथमेश समझ में आया? प्रथमेश?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Backward pass. The backward pass says earliest finish is equal to latest start. Whatever the terminating node value remains L6. That is E6 value is 25. L6 value is 25 itself. Right now, we have to compute L5 value. Again, backward we are coming. It is coming from 6 only. The formula is L6 minus T56. That is 25 minus 4, it's 21. Next, L4. To compute L4, again it is coming from 5 only. That is L5 minus T45. That is 21 minus 9, it's 12. Similarly, L3. How we are going to compute L3? For 3, it is coming from 5 only. The formula is L5 minus T35. That is 21 minus 8. It's 13. Next, L2. For 2, again 2 incoming activities. One is coming from 4, another one is coming from 3. Okay? Then the formula is whenever you are computing backward pass, minimum will come. Whenever you are computing forward pass, maximum will come. The formula is E4 minus T24. Minimum of E4 minus T24, comma, L4 minus T24, comma, L3 minus T23. Here that is minimum of 12 minus 7, comma, 13 minus 4. Okay, 12 minus 7 is 5, 13 minus 4 is 9. Minimum of 5, 9, minimum is 5. L1. Here, incoming activity coming from 2. What is the formula? L2 minus T12. That is 5 minus 5, it's a 0. If you are not getting 0 here, that means maybe your network diagram wrong or you made a calculation mistake. Any query, students? Students, any query?
Ma'am, explain last step now.
Rekha, voice is not audible. Rekha, can you speak loudly?
Ma'am, last step.
दूसरा लोग what
L5
she is
और
saying,
वो।
क्या आप लोग बता सकते हैं मेरे को? What she is saying? दीपाली, आपको सुनाई दिया वो क्या बोल रहे हैं? दीपाली कदम, राहुल?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, she's asking about the last step.
Okay, last step of forward pass or backward pass, Rekha?
Backward.
Okay. Thank you, Rahul. End node is E6. Already you have computed forward pass. Rekha, that is E6 value we got as 25. Whatever the earliest to finish, backward pass procedure says, earliest to finish is equal to latest to start. That's why we will take whatever the value of E6 you got, you have to take as it is. E6 is equal to 25. That's why L6 value we will take it as it is. That is 25. Then we have to compute L5 value. To compute L5 value, what formula? L6, it is coming from 5 only, that is L6, that is called as outward activity. L6 minus T56. L6 value is how much? 25 minus the time duration it took is 4. 25 minus 4, 21. Then compute L3. For L3, for node 3, it is coming from 3 only, outward activity, correct? Okay. What is the formula? L5 minus time duration taken by the node 3, 5. That is L5, that is 21 minus 8, it is 13. Next, to compute L4, how you are going to compute? Again, it is coming from 5 only. The formula is L5 minus T45, that is 21 minus 9, it is 12. Right now, coming to the node 2, for node 2, it is coming from 3 as well as coming from 4. While calculating backward pass, you have to take minimum value. What the formula says? Minimum of L3 minus T23, comma, L4 minus T24. Then here 13 minus 4, comma, 12 minus 7. In this you have to take minimum. 13 minus 4, comma, 12 minus 7. 5 is minimum. That's why L2 value will become 5. Right now you have to compute L1 value. L1 value, how you are going to compute? It is coming from 2 only. That's why L2 minus T12. That is 5 minus 5, 0. I hope understood. Right now, we have to compute earliest start time, earliest finish time. Already we have computed for earlier problems. Latest start time, latest finish time. Okay, right now, here, what I told, how to identify the critical path. Wherever EA and LJ values are equal, that is our critical path. E1, L1 value is 0. E2, L2 value is 5. E2 value is 5, L2 value is 5. Critical path is always represented by a double line arrow. If you see, E3 and L3 value differs. E3 value is 9, L3 value is 13. That's why 2 to 3 is a non-critical activity. Next, 2 to 4, if you consider, E4 value is 12, L4 value is 12. That is 2 to 4 is your critical path. Draw a double line. Next, here already E3, L3 different values. That's why 3 to 5 cannot become a critical path. Right now, E4 to E5 we will see. E4, L4 12, 12, E5 value and L5 value 21, 21. That means 4 to 5 is a critical path. Next, 5 to 6 is a critical path because E6 and L6 values are same. Then, what is your critical path? Two ways you can write this critical path. The critical path is 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. 1 to 2, what is the duration? It's 5 weeks. 2 to 4, what is the duration? 7 weeks. 4 to 5, what is the duration? 9 weeks. 5 to 6, what is the duration? 4. Here see, 9 plus 4, 13, 13 plus 7, 20, 20 plus 5, 25. The time duration to complete the project is 25 weeks. Or the other way, if you don't want to write 1 to 2, directly this is called as activity on node. If you want to write this way, A to C, A is your critical path, that is 1 to 2. 2 to 4, that is nothing but C. A, C, 4 to 5, that is E. 5 to 6, that is F. A, C, E, F is your critical path. What I am suggesting, better to write down this only instead of writing this. Why? We need to compute slopes and slacks. For that purpose, we use activity on activity only. For activity A, what are the nodes? 1 to 2. Here, A. Wherever A is there, write down 1 to 2. What is B? B is 2 to 3. What is C? 2 to 4. What is D? 3 to 5. What is E? 4 to 5. What is F? 5 to 6. Just we are writing this in terms of activities. Any query field here? Right now, we have to compute earliest to start. You know, earliest to start is nothing but I. That is, this is nothing but I. This is nothing but j. I to j. Earliest to start E1. From the network diagram, what is E1 value? It is 0. Next slide. The start node is 2. From the network diagram, what is E2 value? 5. Again, here also, next also 2 to 4. E2 value is 5. Next, 3 to 5. What is the value of E3? E3 is 9. What is the value of E4? That is 12. What is the value of E5? That is 21. This is earliest start time. That is also known as EI. Next, earliest finish time. What is the formula? EI plus TIJ, the time duration. That is 0 plus 5, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. 5 plus 7, 12. 9 plus 8, 17. 12 plus 9, 21. 21 plus 4, 25. Next, we have to compute latest finish time, that is end node, that is J value, that is L2. L2 value from the diagram. What is L2 value from the diagram? It is 5. L3 value from the diagram, that is 13. L4 value from the diagram, it's 12. L5 value from the diagram, it's 21. Here also again 21. L6 value is 25. Right now this is Li. Latest start time is Li. Latest finish time is Lj. What is Li? Lj minus Tij. That is 5 minus 5. It's 0. Here see 13 minus 4. It's 9. 12 minus 7. 5. 21 minus 8. It's 13. 21 minus 9. It's 12. 25 minus 4, it's 21. Right now, both the ways we can calculate total float as well as free float and independent float. First, we will compute total float. Two ways to calculate total float. One way is latest finish minus earliest finish, or latest start minus earliest start. The other way, by using the formula, that is Lj minus EI minus Tij. Any one is valid. Already we have verified, we got the same values in last lecture. Right now we will compute total float. First, by using this formula, 5 minus 5 or 0 minus 0, 0. Next, 13 minus 9 or 9 minus 5. Next, 12 minus 12 or 5 minus 5. 21 minus 17 or 13 minus 9, 4. 21 minus 21 or 12 minus 12. 25 minus 25 or 21 minus 21. Getting 0. What I told, wherever you got 0, put a star mark, identify the activities. Where we got 0, that is activity 1 to 2. 1 to 2 is your critical path? Yes. Similarly, here we got 0, that is activity C, that is 2 to 4. 2 to 4 is a critical path? Yes. Where we got 0, that is 4 to 5, that is E. 4 to 5, double line. Similarly, here we got 0, 5 to 6, that is double line. That means you have to give the priority for these tasks. You have to give the priority for these tasks while computing a project. Okay, here these are called as non-critical activities. What are non-critical activities? 2 to 3 and 3 to 5. Even though the stipulated time is given 4 weeks, you can relax while performing these tasks. These tasks is of no importance. Understood, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Right now, verify. Right now, verify by using formula also. This only total float we will verify. Next onwards you calculate because 3 minutes remaining. Okay, total float. Lj minus EI for 1 to 2, that is L2 minus E1. Through the diagram only directly we will verify. L2 value is how much? 5. 5 minus E1 value 0. 5 minus 0, 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. Are we getting the same answer or not? Next, 2 to 3, that is L3 minus E2. L3 value is 13 minus E2 value is 5. Correct? Minus 4. Are you getting 4? Yes. Next, 2 to 4. That is L4 minus E2. L4 value is 12 minus E2 value is 5. 12 minus 5, 7. 7 minus 7, 0. Next, 3 to 5. L5 minus E3. That is L5 value is 21. 21 minus 9. It is 13. Correct? 13. It is 12. 12 minus 8. It is 4. Next. L5 minus E4. L5 value is 21 minus E4 value is 12. 21 minus 12 it's 9. 9 minus 9 0. L6 minus E5. L6 is 25 minus E5 is 21. 25 minus 21 4. 4 minus 4 0. सेम वैल्यूज आ रहे हैं ना, पहले ही भी प्रॉब्लम में हम लोग वेरीफाई किया है. करेक्ट? Right now, calculate slack. Calculate slack. What is slack? The difference between L1 and E1. That is, L1 value is 0, E1 value is 0. L1 minus E1, that is 0. Similarly, for node 2, calculate slack value. L2 minus E2, the value is 5 minus 5, 0. Similarly, for node 3, calculate slack value. That is 13 minus 9, it's 4. Next, similarly compute for node 4 slack value L4 minus E4, that is 12 minus 12, 0. Here, for node 5 slack value is L5 minus E5, that is 21 minus 21, 0. For node 6, the slack value is L6 minus E6, that is 25 minus 25, it's 0. Okay. The other way how to verify without using floats, what I told. Wherever you want the slack value as 0, that is your critical path. Verify. At node 1, your slack value is 0. At node 2, the slack value is 0. That means 1 to 2 is your critical path. If you also node 3, slack value is 4. That's why 2 to 3 cannot become a critical path. Next, at node 4, L4 minus E4, 12 minus 12, 0 you got. That means 2 to 4 is your critical path. For node 5, if you observe node 5 also you got 0, that is 4 to 5 is your critical path. Node 6 also you got value as 0, that means 5 to 6 is your critical path. What are non-critical activities? Non-critical activities are 2 to 3 as well as 3 to 5. Students, similarly compute free float. I hope you know the formula. Free float is equal to total float minus head slack. Or what is the other formula for free float? Anybody remember? EJ minus EI minus PIJ. Calculate free float as well as independent float. Tomorrow I will ask. Independent float is equal to free float minus tail slack. SI.